welcome back to the Harvest Cardigan tutorial. I hope you're enjoying it and you're getting on well. I've changed the camera around a little bit this time because now the cardigan's getting bigger, it's getting harder to use my small tripod and so you can see properly. So I thought I'll give this a go and see if it works out better. It's a very quick, easy little one this time, so you don't really need to see in depth anyway, really. So let's get on with it. So you should have your cardigan, as long as you want it, minus 4 inches. So what we're going to do now is the cuff at the bottom, but instead of a rib on this cardigan, it's just a garter stitch, so it's just knit all the time. But what we're going to do is change from the 5mm needle down to the 4. So you're still using one with a long cable, but you're just going for the 4 instead of the 5mm, so it's going to be a bit slimmer. So all we do to change the needle size is literally start knitting. So we're just going to knit across, trying to get the right place in the camera, sorry. How about there? So we're just going to knit across these first ones. And then when we come to the marker, we're going to take that out because we're not going to need that anymore. And then we're just going to literally keep knitting. And that is all you're going to be doing. So when we come to the end, we'll turn it round and go back, just using this small needle because this other one will be completely free of any stitches. And yeah, just knit all the time for 4 inches. As I say, any markers you come up to, you just take them out because you won't need them anymore. So the next video next week will be more interesting because that's going to be picking up the stitches and carrying on with the sleeves. So we'll really be getting close to finishing the cardigan then. I've really enjoyed knitting this cardigan. I think I will definitely be knitting another one. Hopefully it will suit me. That's the one thing about knitting your clothes, is that if you haven't tried it before, but this is just a throw on with jeans, so there's not much that can go wrong with that style. I think it's more when you're doing something more fitted to how it suits your body shape. So this 4 inches shouldn't take you long at all, really. But I wanted to give you a week because I don't want anyone to be rushed. So some people have to wait for a cooler day to do theirs. So push it along a little bit. Sorry for all the clanging. I must say it is a lot easier doing tutorials on small items rather than bigger ones. I didn't think this through, did I? I just thought, oh, people want to knit. I'll teach you, no problem. Didn't think of technicalities at all. But we'll find a way. As long as you can see what's happening, then that's okay. We're all friends here, aren't we? So, not too far from the end now. What I was going to do is turn around to the other side when I get to the end. Do a little bit, and then I was just going to run through the cast off with you for when you get to the end of your 4 inches. It's cast off we usually do, it's nothing fancy, but just in case you wanted a little reminder, or if you haven't done it before. If you haven't done a cast off and you've done a cardigan, well done. I will be doing a video, probably the next few days, of my knitting, where I will be showing what other things I've been knitting and talking about what's coming up. I've brought some yarn at Fibre East for some upcoming projects that we will be doing. So if you wanted to see what's going to be after the cardigan, check that one out. It'll probably be up as knitting, show and tell or something. So I'm coming up to that next marker. Sorry, I'm drifting off camera again. So come up to the marker. Take that out, carry on knitting. Okay, and so that other, sorry, clashing about, that other needle that you've been doing the whole body with is completely off now. So we're just going to turn that around to go back the other way. We're going to carry on knitting across. And then just like that band that goes down the front, which is all garter stitch, that's what we're going to be doing for the bottom edge. So where you would start to purl, you're going to be knitting instead. So you're just going to knit, just knit. There's going to be no purl at all now, and that's all you do, backwards and forwards for 4 inches. So what I'm just going to show you quickly is when you come to cast off, what you're going to do is knit one, take that first that stitch behind and go over the top. So you knit one, the stitch behind it, go over the top, and that's going to be your cast off. On your cast off row, all you're going to be doing is just looping that stitch. So you knit the first one, knit the second one, pass it over, so you will only have one stitch on there. And then when you get to the end, you'll cut your yarn and just put it through that loop to secure it. So I need to go and pick up those stitches again now. So thank you for joining me, and I shall see you next week for doing the sleeves. As I say, there will be an extra knitting video, so take a look at that and see what you want to knit and what yarn you're going to use next time. So thank you for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you again next Friday. Bye for now.